Every month, a biological timer starts ticking. Once a mature egg is released, it only survives for up to 24 hours. However, sperm cells are much more resilient and can live inside the female body for up to 5 to 7 days. Because the egg vanishes so quickly, you can't wait for it to be released before taking action. The most effective strategy is to ensure sperm are already waiting in the reproductive tract before ovulation occurs. Those specific days leading up to ovulation are called the fertile window. Rather than guessing when they happen, we can use 3 scientifically proven methods to identify your exact dates. To calculate this timeline, you need 3 tools: a desk calendar, a notebook to log 6 months of cycle data, and a digital thermometer. These tools move you past the guesswork of average cycles and allow you to begin building a record of your specific biological patterns. Now, let's look at the first method. The first method requires daily physical observation of your cervical mucus. Throughout the month, your body produces fluid that transitions through 4 distinct stages. During stages 1 and 2, which occur right after your period, the environment feels entirely dry or only slightly damp. The probability of conception here is near 0 because sperm cannot survive in this environment. Then comes stage 3. The fluid becomes thick and sticky. Finding this specific texture marks the official opening of your fertile window. Finally, the fluid shifts into stage 4. It becomes clear, highly slippery, and acts like raw egg white, stretching for several inches without breaking. Reaching this final stage is a significant milestone. During stage 4, the probability of conception jumps to nearly 30%. The rule for this physical method is to start trying at stage 3 and continue until exactly 3 days after stage 4 ends. Relying on these physical indicators allows you to act on what your body is actually doing in real time, rather than comparing yourself to average timelines. The second method tracks your basal body temperature to pinpoint the exact end of your fertile window. This requires a strict daily protocol. You must take your temperature with a digital thermometer under your tongue immediately upon waking, before you even get out of bed or start moving. When ovulation happens, your body temperature goes up. You are looking for a microscopic thermal shift of just 0.2 degrees Celsius or 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Look at this graph plotting daily temperature. We use the 6 then 3 rule. First, identify 6 consecutive days of low baseline temperatures. Next, watch for a sudden spike. You need 3 consecutive days maintaining that higher temperature, confirming the window is closed. Layering this thermal data over your physical mucus observations creates a cross-referenced log that confirms when the window has closed for the month. The third method is a mathematical formula that uses the last 6 months of your cycle data. It works best if your cycles regularly run between 26 and 32 days. Day 1 is your first day of bleeding. Subtract 18 from your shortest cycle to find the start, like 26 minus 18 equals day 8. Subtract 11 from your longest cycle for the end, like 33 minus 11 equals day 22. This span is your target window. You can use mobile apps like Clue or Glow, or physical ovulation kits to supplement this math, but you shouldn't rely on them as your sole source of truth. This calendar math provides a structural safety net. If your physical and thermal signs happen to be subtle during a given month, you still have a wide enough mathematical target to aim for. You now possess a comprehensive 3-pillar tracking system combining physical observation, thermal data, and historical math. To maximize the data you've gathered, you should aim to have intercourse every 1 to 2 days throughout the entire calculated fertile window. The purpose of this tracking is to focus frequent intercourse during the few hours the egg is actually viable. When couples intentionally time their efforts this way, more than 80% of them conceive within the first 12 months. However, if you are unsuccessful after 1 full year of trying, or after 6 months if the woman is over 35, take your gathered tracking data and consult a doctor. Mastering these 3 tracking methods removes the anxiety of the unknown, allowing you to take active, informed control over your fertility.